Hello, vinyl community, and hello, Jason Skills. Uh, Today's video is for Jason. He came up with the excellent idea to talk about your favorite concerts of a lifetime. And it's a brilliant idea. I wonder why I haven't done this before. I have seen so many concerts during my life that I started to get a little bit, how do you say, it gets too much. Even if live is the most optimal way to hear and experience your favorite band. And I love to see live, but these days, at least now, it has to be something really, really special to get me to go to a concert. And so I don't see many now because I think I have overwatched. Can you say so? Oh, all right. Let's say so. But during my life, I started to go to concerts really early, even if I'm from a really small town. But still, there was a lot of live acts passing through there, which is pretty remarkable. So I have seen a lot of artist lives, but I'm still missing many, and most of them are dead. I would love to have seen like James Brown live. That would have been amazing, especially in the early days. I would love to see The Doors, experience the Jimi Hendrix live. That would be remarkable. And there are so many, but let's get into what Jason wants us to do. And first of all, he had a bonus one. Have you seen Sex Pistols live? Then you get the bonus. I haven't, but I have seen Pill, and I hope that is good enough. So let's go through what I have. I have seen some cool bands, like this band, Sleep. A really heavy dose of hard playing bass lines. The licks is amazing, and the volume that they used back in the days was frightening. I remember when they played at a small club here in Stockholm that calls Hornstulls Strand. I think it was 2012 maybe, and they just cranked the volume so you can hear all the glasses in the bar shaking. Then you understand how high it was. I couldn't even stand in the crowd. I had to walk back because it was so freaking loud. But it was a concert that you remember because of the volume. Same goes with like Motorhead and in the early days. Another really cool concert I saw was in 2008 when I saw Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds playing at a medium stage called Annexet in Stockholm. That was a really fantastic show where he played all from the piano and with a full band. He had the Bad Seeds with him, and he was in a happy mood, so the concert got really, really good. And the great part of it, as I know the tour manager back in the days, so I got able to sneak behind the stage afterwards and get 2 records signed by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. That was really thrill. Yeah, this is a really great album, and I got this one as well, Nocturna. Fantastic. What a memory. Another great show I saw was in 2009. I saw Neil Young played in Stockholm, where he had his Persian floor mat in the middle, and he played all his, it was like a classic hits tour, I think, where you get all the hits, and it was amazing. Another great one was I saw Page and Plant when they did the reunion with this Page and Plant, where they released 2 records. They played at Sjöhistoriska museet in Stockholm in '95, where they had Black Crowes as the opening act. And Black Crowes singer was a little bit high on something, so he had to sit most of the concert. That was kind of fun. But Page and Plant, they were amazing. What a show, what a memory. And I'm not at home, I'm at my summer place, so I have a tour program at home, which I got signed by Page and Plant. Somehow I got invited by a friend that works at the Polygram to be at the backstage, to just to eat a buffet, and it was kind of cool. I asked, do you think the guys will come? And no, they probably won't come in, but they did. And back then I was still pretty young, and I lost my tongue, so I couldn't say anything besides just grabbing Jimmy Page's hand. I couldn't get anything out from my mouth because I was so thrilled to see my biggest idols. And but I took my sweatshirt or whatever I had on me, grabbed myself, now I have to say at least something. When I met Robert Plant, so I shook his hand and told him it was great to be able to see them live. And I wonder if they're coming to come and play up in my small town that it's called Haparanda. And he said just, happy what? That was kind of funny, but still it was really amazing. I will show that tour program when I'm someday. And another great show that I have seen Prince a few times. And I think it was when he was in Gothenburg on his, has to be one of his, at least the last year when he was still touring. I saw him in 2011, and it was supposed to be like a 2-hour show, but he got such a good vibe. He was so happy, so it ended up to be like a 3.5-hour show with a lot of jamming. The tunes was really extended, and the setlist was huge, and it was a marvelous show to see live because he had a big band. It was just a thrill, and so I'm happy to at least have seen him live. Another cool band, if you're into doom rock, is Candlemass. They are always good live, and during the pandemic they were supposed to do a 2-day show at a small theater here in Stockholm, where they were supposed to play this record and Nightfall in a whole, plus some extra. And they moved the concert because they was not allowed to do it. And in the autumn of 2021, they were finally gave a go. And I went there, but I sadly missed the first show because I had to work. It was already planned. But I saw the second when they played Nightfall in full, and that was amazing because it's got so intimate. When you are in a theater, you know, it's pretty small. Can't even remember how many people you get fit in there, 700 or something, and all sitting comfy chairs. And that was a really treat for the ear. Candlemass, good stuff. What else I have? I have seen David Bowie and Johnny Cash at the same festival in Stockholm, a small festival called Lollipop. They were just doing festivals for 3 years in a row, and this was on the last or second last attempt. This is 97, and that was a great. David Bowie made a marvelous show. Johnny Cash made a best of tour during that time, and he still was doing well live. Also have seen Sonic Youth a few times. The best one is from 2008, where they all played in Gothenburg. Really good. It was a interesting gig because I remember it so well, because you didn't get any of the hits. They only played oddballs, but they did it with such a good spirit, and they had a blast live, and the audience just followed, and it didn't matter if they didn't play the hits, and that was very interesting. Another cool one, I saw the reunion of Iggy Pop and the Stooges. I wish I had seen them earlier, but the reunion was really good. It was really good. As Iggy Pop still going strong, always there without his sweater, spitting on his stomach and just blasting. What else do I have? Yes, and I will do this as I lost my track how many I talked about, but this is a fantastic one. I saw actually Dire Straits on Every Street tour, where they played at the big outside stadium in Stockholm called Stadion. And as you're playing outside, the problem usually are the sound. But this was magic, because they had I think it probably was the best sounding system. They had put in delay towers with I think it was every 50 meters or so. So you had sound everywhere, wherever you was sitting or standing during that show, and it was crystal clear, almost like you listen to a live record. It was amazing. And this I remember so well, because I didn't pay for it. I got a free invite from the record company, and so you got the bag. I got this, this one. It's pretty good that I saved it with the record. It's the tour program. You have seen this before. It's nothing fancy about that. But the good thing, or the funny thing, if you remember, during the beginning of, I think it was 91, 92, there was a new format coming out called DCC. And I think Dire Straits was the band that was supposed to take this forward to make it a new success. DCC is like a digital cassette, a little bit slimmer, but the same thing, the same idea, but it never broke. But it's kind of cool. I still have the sticker from it. And another funny thing is, I really happy that I saved this. I got one of these, and I saved this one. It's in Swedish, of course. It's like a cocktail party invite and a Dire Straits concert. And as you can see here, the concert started at 6:30, and it was that was the opening act. Really cool. And no, I was not able to meet the band back then, or at least I don't think I did, or maybe I did and I didn't know, or something. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, Jason and everybody else who's watching. I might do a few more of these, because this was really fun, and I have so much gadgets from back in the days and from when I've been touring and working with music, so I have a lot to show. So maybe I'll do a video in the future. In the meantime, keep the record spinning, and good luck with your channel, and congrats to the 800, Jason. You are the man. Fridens from Sweden.